ladies and gentlemen, we have a little bit of a problem. Been playing some Into the Radius 2. I don't know if you guys have kept up with the playthrough or not. If you guys haven't, you guys should go back and watch some of the episodes. They're still in the beta version. I played all those first 4 episodes in the beta version of Into the Radius 2. But I've been playing on the full release, trying to get the last couple parts recorded so I can just hurry up and finish the game. But I'm running into a little bit of issues. I know this top priority mission that I've been on, which takes place in the outskirts. I'm not gonna try to spoil too much for y'all, but I went and did this mission, or at least half of it, and I was getting ready to do the final part of it, and then I had to get off the game for a little bit, so I paused, save. I took a couple days off, and then I jumped back into the game, and I checked my map, and I'm like, why was I out here in the outskirts? I don't have any missions near me. What am I doing over here? What am I doing inside this building? Which is, this is where the gameplay that y'all are seeing right now. Like, what am I doing inside this building? And then it clicked. Oh yeah, well, at first I thought I needed to go get that top priority mission. Why didn't I grab that mission? I went back to the base, grabbed the mission, and I realized, wait, I did grab all this mission. I already had all these tools and everything. I was already like halfway through this mission, so what's going on? And then it happened again with another like regular mission. I realized that I was missing like one of my container missions where you got to get the artifact that can teleport and put it in the containment box. One of those missions started disappearing. And then Laurie's, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce his name, but his dialogue, I think, is like a mission ahead. So, gosh, I'm going to try to explain this without spoiling it too much. But I went out into the radius, and Laurie had said something to me, and he had like dropped 2 real big pieces of information about the game, and I was like, whoa, they kind of came out of nowhere. I was like, where's he getting this information from? Because he actually said Ava had already told me, and Ava hadn't told me. And then I went out, I complete that mission that I was working on then, I get back to the base, and then Ava says a line that it immediately clicked. Oh, this is the line that Laurie was talking about last mission. But why is he saying she already told me this before? So, yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but it's still happening. He's like a mission or 2 ahead in the dialogue somehow. So, it hasn't been the best experience so far. I do love the game. I'm having a blast playing it, even with or especially with co-op. I'm really just wanting to get back into co-op. Kind of burnt out on this solo on this. I've been having so much fun. As you know, we built that new computer so that my boy can play, and it's kind of just now crossing my head as I'm sitting here editing and recording these voiceovers that I may be having a lot of these issues because they changed quite a bit of stuff from 1.0 beta 1 to the actual full release of 1.0, and all my stuff was from that first day of the beta. And so I'm thinking maybe since I just kept my beta save and they changed so much stuff that a lot of my stuff got moved around into places it's not supposed to be, which is why my missions are disappearing and all the audio isn't, or the dialogue isn't like making sense to me. So I'm gonna restart the playthrough before finishing the game, if I can't just, because it wouldn't really make sense to play through the ending of the game when there's a chance that Laurie might not even be talking. He might have already finished his dialogue for the game. I really don't know. He didn't say anything to me on the last top priority mission I did. I walked right by him. He didn't have a word to say. So I'm gonna restart. But basically, the point I'm trying to get off is that my End of the Radius 2, as far as my current single player save, is just really not playable. It's definitely not being experienced how it was meant to be experienced. There's something clearly wrong with it. So don't expect the ending of Into the Radius 2 out on my channel anytime soon. There's plenty of other people, amazing people playing Into the Radius 2, and they'll be finishing up the game pretty soon. You guys can spoil it for yourself if you want. We can also get into what some of those changes are, the ones that I can remember off the top of my head, at least. Some of them are really cool. Some of the missions that I'm getting into now have you finding real unique bits of equipment out in there. They like almost look potentially like old or third-party radius sensors. Like, I'm pretty sure they're UNPSC branded, but some of them are different colors. Some of them do crazy things you would have never thought to experience in this world. They also got new anomalies. These light bulb anomalies, not the ones that are shattered and you walk through and they do damage, but these ones actually hang out in houses and they come out of walls and stuff, and when you walk too close to them, they turn your lights off. And that is a ridiculously good idea. Finally, like an anomaly that doesn't like directly hurt you or kill you or take all of your health and syringes away. You just walk a little bit too close to it and things get a little dark. You walk a couple feet away from it, you can turn your flashlight back on. I love that. Other changes are obviously the voice lines. Whoever does Lori now, I've already told you guys this, I freaking love him. It's really cool. I cannot wait till the credits are in the game. I even tried to ask. I emailed CM and was like, who does the voice of Lori? I'm so happy with it. I want to know who it is. And they said the credits will be added in one of the next couple updates. So be looking for that and tell all these wonderful people thank you. Super important. Support them as much as you can. Alright, lastly guys, I kind of want to talk about where I'm thinking about moving the Into the Radius 2 content into the future. I'll still have some gameplay, and if I don't do a full second playthrough on my channel real soon, we'll always have the co-op one. We'll be playing the co-op one for like actual Into the Radius 2 gameplay, but I'm thinking about doing some little like side lore or fake lore skits for Into the Radius. I'll write my own skits, try to act them out the best I can in the game. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, and what would actually be a huge help if you could get in touch with me somehow and actually write your own Into the Radius 2 lore stories, and I'll do my best to like act them out in Into the Radius. We can do little art things with them. Man, I seen something on Reddit the other day where I was just scrolling through the Into the Radius 2 subreddit, and somebody popped up like a video message thing, and he was acting like he was some kind of other explorer, like Explorer 69 or something, who got lost in the woods trying to escape the facility, and now the facility is like sending other explorers to assassinate him, but you know, he's a badass, so he's not getting caught. But I think a lot of stuff like that would be cool. I might try it if you guys could get me some ideas, some story ideas, because I'm not the best writer in the world, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. We'll get that part 3 of the co-op series out real soon, as well as the first one of those stories I was telling you guys about. So subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss them. Make sure to comment. It helps me out a ton. I appreciate you guys. Bye-bye.